Hi, I'm Pam, and this is my husband, Rob. And we are here today because we want to help. We've identified a problem in our family and our community, and we think that we are able to really help everybody. And we wanted to introduce ourselves and tell you a little bit about ourselves.
Yeah, so obviously with life in general, we all age, right? And we've gone through a journey and continue to go through this journey, and wish we would have known more earlier on so that we were prepared for what we had to deal with.
Did you think we were going to be talking about this when we met 20 years ago?
Absolutely not.
About parenting our own parents?
No, absolutely
I didn't
not.
think so. So, a little quick bit about our family. I come from a big ethnic family. We're fortunate enough to have my 96-year-old grandmother still with us, who's very actively involved in our family. She's doing great. She lives independently. My mom and dad are in their 70s. They're still working. They're doing great. My dad has had some health problems in the last couple of years that has caused a little bit of a change in leading on us more, being a little bit more unsure of themselves and questioning some things. And I'm not seeing a big decline in them at this point, but definitely more in need of our assistance. As I know you don't like the term adult children, but I mean, that's kind of where we are. I also have aunts and uncles that are in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. That we help out with, and our house is the house that everybody comes to, so we have a big family. And then Rob's side, I'm so blessed to have married into such a wonderful family. And you can tell, well, most importantly, our children. Our daughter is 12, so we still have a 12-year-old.
I guess you can tell who the talker is in our group.
Well, I'll let you talk a little bit more about that. But anyways, let's talk about more on your side of the family.
So my side of the family, we have a very close-knit family, but they do live a distance away. They live about 3.5 hours away. And then I've got another sister that is down in Arizona. So my parents used to live closer to me than my sister that's up in Traverse City. So I was taking care of my parents downstate for the majority of the time. And quite a while ago, my mom had a minor stroke, started slowing down. Her mental capacity was lessened, but she was still active and doing everything. But I joke because she used to be my consigliere. I would go to her for everything. And after the stroke, it became different for sure.
That dynamic definitely changed.
So, and then my father, he has a lot of health issues with mobility, and he's going through some dementia issues now, and that's been creeping on, obviously, for quite some time now. And we had to put them into assisted living last year, and unfortunately, my mother passed away last year too. So we miss her very much, but. So there's a lot of things that were going on that, we're learning on the fly. And I realized that nobody talks about this until they're already fully in it and taking care of parents and not seeing all the little changes that happen along the way that, you can start preparing so that it's not just a fire drill.
So that's why we decided to develop this space, whether it's, having to talk to your young child about losing a grandparent, or, you're worried about your parents not taking their pills on time, that we've had to go through all different parts of this, and we're going to be developing. We're going to learn as we go, really. I mean, there is a little bit about our background and why we feel like we're able to help in a lot of different parts. I've been in the medical field for over 25 years. I love working with my patients and bringing some of my knowledge to our family dynamic as well. And Rob has been, he retired from the financial industry for
31 years, honey. Thank you.
Not to age him.
She wants to give me my bio. So yeah, so I was in finance for 31 years, and about 10 years ago, I started building businesses. Always wanted to be an entrepreneur, and realized I didn't want to be in finance in my retirement ages. So very busy, but have seen a lot. And I actually have taken over most of the financial side of things for my parents, and there's a lot that I wish I would have known on, trusts and wills and power of attorneys and
You had to sell their house
those things.
and,
Selling their house
was...
and getting things ready. So there's just a lot of things that happen, and unfortunately, it eventually happens to everybody, right? So that's why we wanted to bring this space together and just kind of talk through some of the stuff that we did. If you've got any questions, we actually have taken to AI a lot with ChatGPT, and
But we were saying this morning that this time last year we didn't even know what ChatGPT was, and just how you have to double check on it, obviously, but it's been amazing the knowledge that you can gain and that you can help others with.
So I have made ChatGPT my angriest best friend. So
mine, I named after my great grandmother Zora. We have a beautiful relationship. But
I refuse to name mine because it's a love-hate relationship a lot of days. But it is a great resource because things that I couldn't even have thought about doing or finding out about, I'm able to go in and find out, like a medication that my dad's taking that I could ask now the doctor with good intentions and knowledge behind it on why he's doing it, the what ifs and why we're doing what we're doing. So in that aspect, it's been an incredible resource for me to take to our knowledge bases here instead of in the AI world.
I always say to my patients, you need to be your own best advocate, but sometimes as you age, you need somebody to advocate for you. So that's kind of what we're doing with our family, and then hopefully we can help you advocate for your family members as they age and go through the different parts of life, because it is a beautiful thing. They have so much knowledge and to give us. But that definitely the role does change, and Rob hates the term the sandwich generation, but that's really,
but she keeps using it.
I do keep using it because I think it makes sense, because we have a young child, or I guess she's not that young anymore, but she's 12, and then I say that my grandmother is our other child, so there's an 84-year-old or 84 age gap between our children.
So I'm kind of leaning towards the pre-sandwich generation for what we're talking about with this channel, because yes, we're going through it, but we're hoping to touch people that just start seeing that they feel like something's just a little bit off with their parents. Like, my parents had a hard time hanging up the phone.
My goodness. And then we couldn't get a hold of them. It would be like...
And then I'd have to drive over 45 minutes away and, just to make sure they're okay, or call the neighbor to make them go check on them.
But then we found a phone that worked for them, and we can make some recommendations on some products that we've used in the future. But right now we're here to just kind of, ask
let you know why we're here.
Yeah, let you know why we're here. But we're here to help and help you advocate for your family.
Yep. So, we all would love to have somebody take care of us as we go through this. So, but we can be more prepared and be ready, and truthfully using some of the tools that are available to us now really help. And, like we said, a year ago, we didn't even know it was there. Now we use it multiple times a day, every single day, probably to the detriment. I'm even getting rid of TV channels because I just don't need it anymore, because my entertainment is learning, and that has been a great addition to my life. So
we're here to help. So thank you for joining us today. This is kind of a stretch for us a little bit. We're going out of our comfort zone, that's for sure. But we want to help make this time in your life more comfortable for you. So
thank you guys for your time.
Thanks for joining us for coffee.